Good morning, man. Up early as a goose, trying to get it done. You know what I'm saying? Got to the office a little early. Wanted to catch you guys up, bang out a little content here. Good morning, man. How y'all doing? First of all, I want to say I really appreciate you guys. It's been a rough week, man. I can't even hold it. It's been a rough week. I've been trying to set up my co-host, Jason, from Union City, Jersey, early, never late. We're trying to put together a podcast. We're gonna call it the Early Bird Gets the Worm or some bullshit like that. He don't like bucka bucka bucka. Whatever. Super entertaining guy. We're gonna get it kicked off as soon as possible. I'm just waiting for him to get his ducks in a row. Like, starting a podcast is hard, bro. I think I'm a problem because I've done this like 6 times, man. I can't get it right for some reason. I don't know, man. I'm just very anal about what I want done. But today, man, I want to vent about the car business, man. The car business is getting harder and harder and harder. And I'm getting more and more DMs asking for help. Listen, I don't mind helping you guys at all, right? But you got to get realistic with yourselves. Best advice I can give you, don't get into the car business. Don't. This shit is hard. You're starting to see a real big separation between the haves and the have-nots. And I know there's content creators out there that are painting the car business like it's perfect and they're making all this money, poka poka poka. Yeah, that's not true, brother. No dice jit. Like, that's not the reality of it. I know a ton of dealers. I talk to other dealers all day, every day. This notion of, hey, you're gonna sell 20 cars a week and make all this money. Yeah, no dice jit. Like, yo, you know how hard it is to just buy 20 cars at the auction? Right? You have to be a professional buyer. That has to be your sole job, is buying cars, right? To replenish those 20. So my buddy Mint Auto Sales, and I talk about him a lot because he's the one I talk to the most. He's selling, I would say, 150 cars a month, right? He's got 200 plus cars in inventory. He's got Capital One Bank. He's got Ally Bank, right? He's got all the big banks in the world. Then he's got millions of dollars, right? So for him, it's a little easier. Not to mention, he has a staff of 25 people. 25 people. That's what it takes to run a bigger dealership. I'm a small operation, so right now I probably have 15 cars in inventory. I have a detailer and I have a sales guy. Then it's me and Steven, right? And we sell 20 cars a month, like, religiously. And that's a struggle, man. It's a struggle. You know how many credit applications I go through to get to 20 cars? I've had this month alone, hold on, let me pull up my dashboard, like over 150 leads. Today's the 18th. I had over 150 leads. Like, I don't think you understand how much work 150 leads are, right? And then outside of the leads, we had probably 30 credit applications. And I tell people, hey, I can get anybody approved, right? Like, that's my game. I get anybody approved. But that's starting to change, man. It's starting to change drastically. I can get anybody approved under the condition you make the money you say you make and you have the down payment you say you have. What I'm starting to run into a lot is somebody will tell me, hey, I make $4,500 a month. Oh, wow. I got $2,500 down. Bet. So I'll run the app. Boom, you're approved, dude. I got you done. Right? Can you send me over a pay stub? Or what I like to do, my personal favorite, is I'll send them a Turbo Pass. And if you don't know what a Turbo Pass is, it's a text message the bank sends them, and they fill out their banking information, and then we get on our end how much money they truly make. And what I'm noticing is most people, one, don't make the money they say they make, and two, are negative every month. Every month. I had a kid who was negative 22 days in his bank account. Like, yo, you went 22 days negative, right? If you get paid every week, that's, I got my GED, what, 3 paychecks? Your fucking bank account ate up 3 paychecks. Then a lot of people don't have traditional bank accounts anymore, right? I'm starting to see a lot of Chime accounts, a lot of Cash App accounts. Banks don't really want to rock with people like that. There's no stability. There's no consistency in their life, right? So somebody will tell you they make a certain amount of money. Then you get their pay stub. And then you'll look at the year to date. So for instance, if somebody tells you, hey, we're going to use easy math, $2,000 a month. And right now we're in month 11, right? We're in month 11, third week. So it's 11.3, right? So 2,000 times 11 is 22,000, I think. Then you get their pay stub. Their year to date is 4,500. And you're like, how long were you with the company? 6 years. Did they change payment processing systems? No. So why is your year to date so low? Oh, I took a day off last week. Dog, you don't make the money you say you make. Then you get their pay stub and they're making $200 a week. I had a kid apply for a car loan. He told me he made $2,500 a month. We get his pay stubs, we get his banking information. He's truly only making $700 a month. In what world do you think $700 a month is gonna cover you? Like you can't buy or you can't afford the fucking car insurance. Like I feel like people have lost themselves. When we were coming up and growing up, I'm 36. Like we had some hustle. Like dog, I'm gonna get this money. Everything was about getting money, getting fresh, driving a nice car, right? Paying your shit off, having something about yourself, right? And I think as parents, we've created a bunch of fucking bitches, right? No work ethic, no hustle, no grind. They wake up and they go do Uber for 2 hours, make 40 bucks, go to the store, buy a Black and Mild, get a motherfucking beer, go home and play the game. Like that's what kind of kids we got out there today. Like they're not getting motherfucking money. So we've been relatively successful, but I can see the game changing, right? The separation from the haves and the have-nots is getting larger and larger and larger. I'm struggling to sell $15,000 cars. And when I say $15,000 cars, man, I'm talking about 2018s, 2019s, cars that I bought really well, right? Really, really well. Where I'm selling it for 15, my cost is 9, it books for 20. I should be able to get you approved. It ain't happening, dog. It ain't happening. I'm getting rejection after rejection after rejection after rejection. Nobody's got down payment. It's getting tough. It's getting tough. And you gotta, in any business, see the future. You gotta be like a fucking guru to the future, dog. Because if not, you're gonna fuck yourself. So I'm noticing, hey, listen, people are keeping their cars longer. And I know this because of the trades people are bringing in. 400,000 miles, 350,000 miles. Then I look at other people's lots. They're selling cars with 300,000 miles, 280, 220. So I'm like, damn, people are keeping their cars longer, right? Let me pivot. Then I've noticed people can't afford insurance, right? Car insurance, the average car insurance I'm seeing in my office is $500 a month. Yo, if you're making $2,500 and your car payment's $500 and your insurance is $500, you're bound to let that car go to repo. You can't maintain it, especially if you got kids. So what did we do? We went and got a big facility, huge facility. And I'm gonna focus on service, right? I got a mechanic. Well, we thought we had a mechanic. Now I need to find another fucking mechanic. This guy fucking sucked. So I'm getting a mechanic. I just ordered a bunch of tire machines, right? So I'm gonna do tires, used tires, cheapest in the country. I'm gonna have a service center. I'm gonna be cheapest in this fucking county, right? Then I'm gonna have rental cars where I cover the insurance. So my rental is gonna be a little more expensive, but you don't gotta worry about insurance. And I'm trying to focus on the 18 to 25 crowd because we're right across the street from a college. So I'm putting those in play. They should be happening within the next 2 weeks when we're getting them settled. Then I got U-Haul on deck. And listen, dog, don't read the comments. Don't worry about everybody else. Sometimes I get caught up in the comments and they hurt my feelings. You're not making it in the car business, so you're gonna go do U-Haul. You motherfucking right. You motherfucking right, because I got kids to feed. I got a family, man. I got a house and a mortgage. You know what I'm saying? I got bills, and I see the writing on the wall. It used to be so much easier to sell cars. I've been in the game 14 years, man. If you're not doing buy here, pay here, financing at a high level, you're gonna fucking fall. You're gonna fail. The only guys that are making money are big franchise dealers and large independents. Large independents, especially if they got Capital One. You gotta be realistic. Who's coming to my lot, right? I got a small lot with a very limited selection, and I'm getting crumbs. Every time I pull up a credit report, I'm the last dealership they've come to. So that gives me a leg up because now I can sell them anything I want because they've been denied everywhere else. But at the same time, I'm not getting first opportunity to sell them a car where I can make a ton of money. And I thought, hey, let me buy some expensive inventory and be the cheapest. But still, based on me, my reputation, and the lot, they're not coming to me. Somebody, like I got a $40,000 diesel truck. I'm selling it at cost. I got it advertised everywhere at cost, right? Those people are still going to CarMax. Or they'll go to Ford and pay $5,000 more, but they feel like they got a better deal. They feel more comfortable not knowing, hey, me and Ford shop at the same places. But it's not a big deal, right? I see the writing on the wall, so now it's time to pivot. And you'll also notice a lot of dealers are repping out their license because they don't sell cars. That's the truth. They don't sell cars. So what a lot of dealers are doing, they'll paint a picture online. Bro, I'm selling all these cars, follow my program, buckle, buckle, buckle. I got caught up in a scam. I did a seminar, I got hustled, right? I believed in the hype. And then reality hits and I'm like, damn. So these dealers, they're gonna take a deposit, charge you monthly, and then charge you per car. You're gonna end up buying 10 cars. The dealer will make all the money. Then you got 10 cars you can't sell, and then you're stressed. You're stressed. Like, I'm not willing to risk my license because reps, they're destroying the game for everybody. And I don't want to participate in the diminishment of the auto industry. I love this business, right? I'm hoping it bounces back. I'm hoping my move makes sense and it does right by us. And, you know, there's a couple guys in Volusia County that watch me, and I appreciate the information they're giving me. They're telling me, hey, Volusia County's dead. Yo, motherfucker, Sanford's dead too. Sanford's dead. I've been here a year. I have not had one walk-up. Not one. All my car sales come from Marketplace, Carfax. That's it. Car Gurus, forget about it. I had them for 2 years. I didn't sell one car off Car Gurus. I just signed up for Kelley Blue Book Auto Trader. Brother, not one deal. As a matter of fact, let's go online right now and look at what they got for me. Like, it's outrageous, all the money I'm spending on advertising for it not to work. Yo, I don't have deep enough pockets to be on the first page. And it's kind of a pay to play because I'll be the cheapest but be on page 2. How does that work? I'm the cheapest. I should be on page 1. But that's not how it works. It's whoever has the biggest budget. So when you go to Auto Trader or Kelley Blue Book, you're going to see Ford, Toyota, Dodge. All those people come first. And it sucks, right? Like, it sucks. Let's analyze my leads right now. I'm opening it up right now. I have, wow, 27 leads, bruh. Okay. 27 leads in 18 days. You know what? I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Wow. Okay. Okay. Now we got to figure this out. I got to print this. Oh, man. All right, that's pretty straight, dog. Let's see if I can convert them, right? Because my conversion is very low. My conversion is very low. We don't have a good sales process. We tend to, what we call it, the walk of shame, where my sales guy comes in and grabs his business card. I'm like, the walk of shame. I hate giving out business cards. You're here now, let's sell the vehicle now. But also what I've learned is, for some reason, when cars sit long, shit starts to happen, man. Shit starts to happen. And I'm like, God damn. And I'm tired of taking losses, man. I'm tired of taking losses. At least with rentals, they'll be on the road all the time. Tires, it's gonna be a cash flow business, right? U-Haul, it's a free business. U-Haul was free. It cost me nothing to start up. I'm gonna get a bunch of trucks out there and I'm gonna rent these shits, man. And I'm gonna make this shit work, right? I'm gonna have Rob's Auto Complex. That's what it's gonna be. And then, you know, I'm gonna still sell cars, but I don't have to focus and rely on cars. When your business is isolated to one source of revenue, it puts you in a hole, man. It puts you in a hole because, man, you know, we've sold probably 12 cars up to today, and we didn't really make any money, man. We didn't make any money. I sold a car yesterday, a truck I've had on my inventory for 8 months. I made $410. That's the reality. Nobody tells you these things, but I'm going to tell you the truth. Old age units, you're going to lose money. After 30 days, you lost money on the car. It's a fluke if you sell it and make a ton of money. You know, the car business is hard, dog. I would recommend don't get into it if you're new. Find something else. It's a very saturated market. I can throw a rock at the next dealership. Who can throw a rock at the dealership next to him? Who can throw a rock across the street? You know, here in Florida, there's a dealership on every corner, and it makes it super duper difficult, right? And then you run into a lot of issues. Like, I sold a girl a Honda Accord. Really nice lady. It took us 7 days to get in contact with her employer. And that's that we called 15, 20 times a day. The bank was calling. It just got funded yesterday. And that was a nightmare for me, man. It was super stressful because you'll lose the deal. You'll lose the deal. Usually you got 5 days to get a deal funded. And yeah, no dice, Jit. We weren't rocking like that. But other than that, it's been a pretty good week. It's been stressful. I've had a lot of work. Listen, guys, I want you to know, man, people always say, how are you so happy every day? It's because I address my problems as they come. Steven, he's more of a leave it to chance. I'm more of a, hey, let's figure this shit out now so I don't got to deal with it later. But I got the same problems you got, though. My kids are pieces of shit. I have issues at home. You know, my dog's shitting in the garage. Like, it's just a little stupid shit. But now you got to get past that shit because you can't let it affect your day-to-day, right? I can't let it affect my business, right? This is everything, you know? But other than that, man, it's been a good week. Hopefully I get my co-hosts who have better podcasts. We'll upload them longer. But I love you guys. I really appreciate you. If you need anything, slide in my DM. Sometimes it takes me a while. I get over 200 messages a day. But eventually, Steven will get back to you. I love you, man. Take care. Dog, let's fucking get this money. Find another one. Man!